Well, that was interesting, trying to figure out all the buttons in the car. Do I look like I am flush with the wall? Kind of flush here. Don't know the system for this type of campground. I don't know. I might be right by the dump station. I think it's right here. But this is where power meter is. And that spot didn't look flat. Or I could go there, but that was right next to everyone. One difference I've noticed already, the power cord is a lot longer than the one I have in New Zealand, and the one that seems to be the normal one. So that was one knotted cord. So what's next? Probably should disconnect the car from the caravan. So far so good. The power connector for the lights is different to New Zealand. But apart from that, it felt very similar. Just had a chat with the owner of this farm. So the campground I'm staying at is a CL farm. So what I've done is I contacted Caravan and Motorhome Club, and they've in a way given me a temporary membership so I can stay at these different type of campgrounds and really get an experience of what it's all like. So the system is I think 5 people can stay here, and I just put the money in an envelope into their letterbox, which is just down the lane, and there's 4 of us at the moment. So I've been, like Bailey have been so generous, and Peugeot for just lending me this caravan and this amazing car for over 2 months. Like, I was not expecting this. There's a table. So this grey water is the old setup I used to have when I very first got the caravan, before I got it all self-contained. And I must admit, this drains better than my system when all the piping has been changed. The moment of truth. Turning on the power. Don't need lights on at the moment. Oh, and my water. That's the water switch. Can you hear it? Oh. Well, the taps seem to be on. I was wondering, it sounded louder than normal. So, yep, taps were on. See, we don't get these in New Zealand. This is a very English thing to do. I knew I was being loaned a few items for this stay, so I wasn't sure. I didn't really buy much, but I did buy like an 8-pound kettle and a cup and some tea, ready to kind of like recover from this first drive and not feel like I had to race out straight away. But Bailey have kindly also lent me stovetop kettle, so I've got options. I'm covered for every tea situation. I guess I just need to open. I think I've got that working. Let's see if the gas is on now. Right, okay, gas is on. Let's have that cup of tea. Alright, I'm just going to relax for a while, just take this in, really. So I wandered around in a daze at the supermarket. There's just so many more instant meal options here than there are in New Zealand. So yeah, I've got a couple for my next meals. Maybe be trying out the microwave. And yeah, I got the necessary like butter and milk and etc, etc. So hopefully the fridge gets cold enough soon. I suddenly realised I didn't have any lunch today. Today just flew by. So I'm having an early dinner. Oh, it's 6 p.m. now. This is dinner time, right? Morning. You can get a pretty good view from bed, really. It's 5:45 a.m. I'm still waking up crazy early at the moment. Time for my first shower in the caravan. I'm hoping I've got enough water. I think I've got half a tank left. It's a smaller tank, so I've got about 20 litres. And it's not hair washing day, so it should be good. So far, I already just love this space. I love the room I've got. It feels like a proper bathroom. And I like that there's room for me to hang my towel. Yeah, I think I'm already in love with this kind of bathroom area and how it feels. I like the flow from coming from the bedroom into the bathroom into the living room. It works for me. I like that shower. That is a good shower. I think just having a separate shower, it felt like a real shower. There was more space. The water pressure seemed pretty good. I've already got my favourite seat in the caravan. Similar spot to where I like in my own caravan, but this one has a lot more leg room. And I've just been watching the cows. I think they're going to be milked and they've just happily headed off to one corner of the field. So now that I've had one night in the caravan and I'm actually awake, had my cup of tea, I thought I'd do a proper run through of my first impressions of this caravan. So the bedroom, I had a good sleep last night and I really like having an island bed. I like being able to walk to the sides and actually being able to climb in, so it feels like more of a bedroom. And actually having this divider, it really does make it feel like a bedroom. I plugged in my iPhone, but the USB isn't working, so I'm going to have to look at the manual to figure out what I'm doing wrong there. My clothes are currently still on the ground. I do need to actually put them into the little side cupboards. I have a suspicion the side cupboards will be a little bit annoying to get to, but I guess I don't know where else they could have put them, really. I like that there's room for a towel or hanging something up. They've got a couple of hooks, one in the bathroom and one there. And they've really saved on space by having the mattress sitting up like that, so that when you want to go to bed, you just pull it. And now that's a full-length bed. And I also like that there's just easy room for my Kindle or a glass of water. It's just a bit awkward in mine. It's just higher up and wedged in the corner, but this feels more like a bedside table height. It's nice. I like it. Now you've already heard me raving about the shower this morning. It's a nice space. And you've got two doors. And then one that goes into the living area. With the kitchen space, I'm really liking how they've got this countertop on top of the stove elements. It just gives you a lot more space. And this one has 4 gas hobs. Then it's got the grill and the oven. I'm liking actually the square sink. It just seems to work better in the space, and I'm absolutely loving the deeper kitchen bench. It makes a huge difference. I'm pretty sure mine only goes to about there, and just having that space is going to become so much handy. One thing I have noticed is there doesn't seem to be an extractor fan above the stove. I'm curious to know their thought process. There's a skylight nearby, so maybe they've just found out that this does the job. The lounge is huge. So much space, and that window, it's nice that you can stand up and have that view looking straight out. It actually makes quite a difference. And to show you how big the couch area is, I'm actually fully lying down on this couch. So I think this caravan seems to be specifically designed for families. So I guess you'd have a kid on each couch, and yeah, that even teenagers would be able to sleep on this, I guess. Now this couch is too comfortable, I don't want to leave. So my first impressions of the caravan, I like. I like it a lot.